What's happening, troops? So I've got one question for you.
The question is, are you ready?
Yep, that's right. WWE 2K24 just dropped the first gameplay trailer, and I tell you what, they have knocked this thing out the park. The hype is real. The trailer showed quite a lot, and we're going to take a deep dive into all things 2K24 right now.
I think this is how my story ends.
So starting off with cover stars, yep, stars. We have got more than one.
It's gonna be the cutest, the greatest cover of all time. What other EST do we have? The toughest, the roughest, and
I just figured out what you were doing.
Really?
Yep.
That's right, on the standard edition, my prediction, my guess, everybody's guess pretty much, is the story finisher himself, Cody Rhodes, and a badass cover for the deluxe edition with Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. And then the pretty sweet 40 years a WrestleMania edition.
My story started at the very beginning, brother. My story's full of ass whooping.
Doing what he does best.
I'll end your story.
And also with pre-orders, we are getting the Nightmare Family Pack. We are going to get Dusty Rhodes 76. We are going to get Superstar Billy Graham. We are going to get the Undashing Cody Rhodes. And the guy everybody loves to try and forget, we are getting Stardust. And then another pretty cool one, we are getting the Mattel version of Cody Rhodes. Now, they've done this with action figure John Cena in 23. We are going to be getting the Hell in the Cell, iconic, torn pec, bruised Cody Rhodes action figure. We're also getting some little snippets of some new match types and improvements on other kind of match type areas. Now, they've teased for the last wee while with the Undertaker's casket, the referee shot, the ladder, you name it. They have been teasing all these little kind of things that are either match types or the 40 years a WrestleMania. We're also getting some updates on new match types, which they've teased on social media really well with the casket, the Gauntlet, special referee, etc. They have teased all this stuff really well on the socials, and we get a tiny look at some of these wee modes. Another cool addition is the ambulance match. And like I said, we mentioned the casket, Gauntlet. Backstage brawls are now going to feature 4-player support and have new interactive environment elements, which is really going to kind of up the scale to some of the games of the golden era and some wild backstage segments. It's going to have working elevators, breaking control room glass, and a vending machine with throwable sodas. So all this backstage stuff could be a lot more fun. It's something that's been lacking in the last few years, and it's nice to see a bit kind of chaos getting added into these backstage brawls once again. Some of the more familiar match types like Hell in a Cell, War Games, TLC, Extreme Rules will all remain in game. And also they've gave us a little tease of some game upgrade. We're going to get improvements to gameplay throughout, including super finishers, which sounds very intriguing. The trade and blows minigame, probably a nice wee boo, yeah, punch back and forth with the faces and the heels. Top rope dive onto a group of opponents outside the ring. Double title matches, new paybacks, and much, much more. New weapon types including trash cans, guitars, and microphones, plus the ability to throw weapons. And also another cool feature, finally, the old generic soulless looking referees are gone, and we are actually getting the real life referees, which I think adds a really cool other kind of layer of immersion into it. And just the referees deserve a lot of love. It's really cool to see them back in, and we did get a little snippet of Daphne in one of the wee clips. And like I said, it's just a nice kind of layer of immersion in there, and we will also be able to create our own referees as well. So no doubt the community creations will come up with some kind of cool referees to add in the mix as well. Now, they did touch on the creation suite a little bit. No mention of kind of an increase of call images and stuff like that. Hopefully there'll be some more information with that. Like I said, create a referee, create a signs are now back. That's another thing that's been missing through it, so you can now create your own signs. So I'm sure a lot of the kind of e-feds out there will love that little feature of creating their own signs for their events and shows. And then continuing on for the immersion aspect to having the real life refs in the mix, they are also adding in a cool new feature to the game that will really up the immersion factor. So they're going to add improvements to ramp cameras and dive cameras and the ability to move the camera during live gameplay. Now, that's going to be quite unique entrances. Will that be part of? We've kind of seen that in Fight Forever. Will we be able to kind of somehow move the cameras during the actual matches and stuff? It's going to be really cool to see what kind of dynamics being able to move the camera will add. And again, the immersive thing, you know, just having that one cam, having that fluidity to move it. It'll be interesting to see how that kind of plays out in game. So hopefully we'll see some of that in action real soon. And diving into the 40 Years of WrestleMania edition a little bit more, we are going to get the Macho King Randy Savage for WrestleMania 6. We're going to get WrestleMania 22 Rey Mysterio, WrestleMania 30 Triple H, Charlotte Flair WrestleMania 33, and the WrestleMania 36 Rhea Ripley. So as of this recording, 22nd of January, a huge amount of stuff shown, revealed, match types, I mean, ambulance matches, special refs, amazing covers, 40 years of WrestleMania. This is only our first little snippet of information. I cannot wait to the build up to March 8th on release. Hopefully we get a good look at some game modes and camera angles and all this new stuff. Personally, I cannot wait for this one. Sound off in the comments. Are you happy with what we've seen so far? Is there anything worrying you still? Is there anything you're hoping to see still? I think they've came at the gates hot with this one, and I cannot wait to see more. The usual YouTube stuff, hit that thumbs up for me, hit that wee sub button, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace!